My Steelers play the Bengals this weekend. I need to be honest and say I am still annoyed that the Steelers lost to the Bengals the last time we played them on Thursday night, because it feels like every time we get a good opportunity, we manage to somehow squander the opportunity. So I'm a little bit upset with them about the game when we played the Bengals. And then lately on offense, I'm not sure what is going on, and I just don't know who the Steelers team is. And whenever I don't know who you are, that makes me nervous. I have to just assume a lot of positive things to keep myself from going crazy, but the Steelers have the talent and they have the potential. They just have to put it all together and they have to do it. The last time we played the Bengals, we lost to them because of us. We had turnovers. We couldn't stop the run. We also couldn't get a pass rush to save our lives. That is unacceptable whenever you're playing against a team that you're supposed to be better than. Whenever you're playing against a team and your strength is against their weakness, you're supposed to make them pay for that. The Steelers did not, and it was a Thursday night game. But hey, that's over. We're now moving into this game. This game, the Bengals are coming off of a bye week. So they have had an entire week to prepare for this team. They got to watch this play on Sunday night. I don't know what that was. And so now it is time for a divisional matchup. And if you're watching anything that's happening in the AFC North, at this point, we're so unstable. The Ravens look like they figure something out. And so we need to win this game. I need the Steelers to show up and to take care of business against the Bengals. If they take care of business against the Bengals, maybe I won't continue to think about that Thursday night performance because that was really bad. And I know I need to get over it. That loss was like the Browns lost to me last year. Last year when we lost to the Browns, I was disgusted and I couldn't move past it because I was just so disgusted. It was like a big missed opportunity and we played so bad. And that's exactly how I felt about the Bengals game when we played them on Thursday night. So let's hope the tides will change. Let's hope we have some things figured out. I don't know if we will at this point, but who really cares about that? Let me get into some things I know about the Bengals. Well, hello there. If you're seeing this, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to double check and make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you think about it, turn on those notification bells so you never miss a single video. The Bengals are good on offense and not so good on defense. The funny thing is too, is I don't know if they're technically good on offense, meaning I don't know if their offensive line is very good, but we all know they have Jamar Chase, and we all know they have T. Higgins. Against us last time, they figured out a way to get the run game going, and their tight end stepped up and played well. And so for me, when I've been watching the Bengals the past couple of weeks, they were off last week, but when I watched them before, I watched them play the Jets, I watched them play the Bears, they scored a ton of points because that is what they do. Because they know that they're probably not going to get a lot of stops, what they do is just try to outscore you. And I respect that. If that is your strength, play to your strength. They play to their strength very well. The other thing about the Bengals, right now, they only have 13 sacks. That's compared to the Steelers' 32 sacks. So what that tells me is this defense doesn't get any pressure on this offensive line. If that is true, this provides an opportunity for the Steelers' offense to get going again, because we all know this offense has stalled. And we all know right now the offense isn't moving the ball like they're supposed to. So if this game comes down to the Steelers' offense against the Bengals' defense, we should be okay. We also should be okay with the Steelers' defense going against this Bengals' offense. But you never really know, because the last time we played the Bengals, we acted like we didn't know how to play defense. We acted like we didn't know how to get a pass rush. So let's just hope that that has moved past us. Now let me talk about some keys to this game. 3 keys to this game. The first one is going to be, we have to convert on third down. We cannot continue to have 3 and outs. This offense lately has not been very great. We need our offense to be consistent and to establish something, because our defense is going to need that rust. This is going to be very important in order for the Steelers to win this game, is the offense cannot continue to go 3 and out consistently. We have to find a way to move the ball down the field. The other thing the Steelers have to do is they have to stop the run. You cannot allow Chase Brown to go off and have a good running game this week. You can't afford that. The Steelers defense has to step up. They have to stop the run. On top of that, the Steelers defensive line, I need them to make an appearance. Last game, I don't know what happened. I need them to show up in this game because in this game, it's going to take an entire Steelers team to win because right now we're on a roller coaster. We're up and we're down. We're doing all kinds of weird things. And so the team has to come together. And in order to do that, we need our offense to be able to sustain drives. We need our defensive line to step up and we have to be able to stop the run. If we cannot do those things, we are in trouble. And I don't want to be in trouble with the Bengals. I am still so bitter about that loss early in the season, and I will not let it go until we beat them. Nothing grinds my gears more than losing to a team you should not lose to because of yourself. That I cannot stand that. It obviously irks me and it still is annoying to me because I'm like, what were we doing? What is happening? And so I need this team to get it together against the Bengals because there's no excuses for this offense to not get going. There's no excuses for Aaron Rodgers to look like he did on Sunday night because this offensive line should be able to protect Rodgers against the Bengals. Anyways, let me get into some X factors that I'm thinking about for this game. This comes down to turnovers, and probably turnovers. The Steelers cannot turn the ball over. Full stop. Because when you're playing a team that has a great offense, all they want is more possessions. The Steelers cannot give the Bengals more possessions. They have to take care of the football. Turnovers is going to be very important for this game because both teams need them for different reasons. The Steelers need to get turnovers so that we can get the Bengals offense off the field. And the Steelers offense needs to score points. And if you turn the ball over, that's giving the Bengals another offensive possession. So we cannot afford turnovers and we need to get turnovers. I think that's going to be a key to this game. The other thing that's going to be a key to this game is the Steelers defense has to show up. They are paid to show up. Their literal job is to show up, and this defense has to step up this game. They went missing the last time we played the Bengals. We can't have our defensive line go missing. We can't have our linebackers go missing. Everyone has to play in this game. Everyone has to be prepared to play. The Steelers are at home. You're in front of your fans. If this Steelers team does not get up to play in Pittsburgh, in front of a crowd against the Bengals, a division rival, after what we just saw on Sunday night, I don't even know what to say to that. So what are we doing? Are we still going to be on the roller coaster? Are we still going to be up and down and moving in different directions? What are we going to be? Or is this going to be the week where we get back on track, where we start to do things that make sense, where we start to see some consistency? I don't really know what to expect from this team. And every time I don't know what to expect from this team, I literally just turn the game on, sit in front of the TV, and just see what's going to happen because I don't know what to say. I don't know what it is about the Steelers team, but man, I hope they figure this out. And I hope they find a way to beat the Bengals. It is unacceptable for them to lose to the Bengals. So I hope they figure out a way. I hope this angst that I'm feeling about them is just me being overly cautious or something like that, but I don't know. Let's see what these Steelers have in store for me this week. Who knows what we're going to get from the Steelers at this point? I have no idea. All I know is I will be watching the game on Sunday very happily, seeing what's going to happen, hoping they pull out a win, and hoping this offense gets back on track. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video.